Hey everybody, what's in store for your May career energies? Bobo and I are going to dive in with the tarot and find out. So keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So good to see you here. So if you've missed the news, my dear sweet cat Ariel has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Bobo is my sister's cat, and he is very graciously lending his healing energies, and he is in love with the crunchy treats. So we're trying to get him, up to speed with the readings and helping out. But unlike Ariel, we have to bribe him with a few cat treats. He's very food motivated, but he is a Taurus. No offense, Taurus people, okay, but Taurus is the sign of appetite, and this boy has a big appetite. So this is for all signs. It is timestamped. The timestamps are in the description of the video. Watch for your rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, Venus sign, whatever sign floats your boat. Your money reading for May has also already been uploaded, so you might want to check that out. I will leave a link to it in the description of the video. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know for your career life in the month of May. Aries. Mars in Aries for the entire month. So that is firing up all the Aries people. The key is not to be impulsive, irrational, erratic, doing things with that knee-jerk reaction. Okay, so let's see, Aries, what you need to know. We have direction, finding your way. That's very interesting. Study, mentor, career search, many jobs, diverging paths. Okay, so this is very interesting because, of course, the Mars glyph is the circle with the arrow at the end. And we have the circle here. Of course, we have 4 arrows pointing, but, with the arrow. So this is very personal, I think, this month. This is a very personal message about, are you happy in your career direction? Which way are you going, right? Is this still satisfactory for you? Are you coming to some sort of crossroads, especially with it says diverging paths here? You're coming to a crossroads of having to make some decisions about the direction you're going in with your career. So, it may be time to study the market, study the job market, study something new so you can get a different job opportunity. I mean, that's possible. Career search is also mentioned on here. So let us see, Aries, what you need to know. Bobo is somewhere else now. I don't know where he went. He got his treats and left, All right, let's see, Aries, what we have for you. With the direction. All right, Aries. We have a Knight of Cups and the 5 of Coins and a Chariot. Okay, so there's definitely energies here around wanting to manifest more funds. Absolutely, with this 5 of Coins here. You got your hand out. So any changes of direction that you may be going in are probably motivated by finances. They may not be motivated by other things at this time, like, career recognition or job satisfaction even. It's just like, at this point, you may not even care. It's just like, give me the money. Give me the job, give me the money, let me get on with my life, right? It can be something like that. So this Knight of Cups is here suggesting there could be some important meeting, a goodwill meeting. I think if you have an important meeting this month in regards to an interview, it could go very well for you. We have the energy of triumph here with the Chariot, but this also denotes some sort of change in direction or choice to be made. So I think with the cup energy here, the Knight of Cups, the Cancer energy showing up here with the Chariot, sorry, cat here, I think you're really looking to make a change by the end of June. Like, you really want to have this in hand, which is, either a promotion or a different job. Like you want more money. And also it's the same thing here. Like even if you're offered a promotion, if it's not giving you a significant bump in salary, I don't think you're interested. Okay, because I think this is the motivating factor. This is what's in your heart right now. Like it's like I'm tired of working so hard and doing such a good job for peanuts, right? So I think this is a time marker also, as I said, for Cancer season. So this also denotes, as I said, some sort of path change, right? You know, which horse is going to take the lead here? Of course, you're in charge of choosing the path, but are we going to go this way? Are we going to go that way? Or are we going to stay straight ahead also? Right? So there may be multiple decisions to be making this month about steering and going in the right direction. There could be multiple meetings you're having about, you know, jobs or opportunities. So very, very interesting. Those of you who are studying something for your career, you could have a triumph. You could ace the test. Here we go. You could ace the test in quite a glorious fashion. And by acing that test or getting that credential, it's going to allow you to move in some sort of new direction. And it seems Bobo is affirming that for you, Aries. So, okay, so hang in there. I think this is an important message with these energies. Hang in there. You're about to have a choice to be made in some sort of change of direction with your career. And even if you're, you know, an entrepreneur, it can be the type of thing where you've been pouring your heart and soul, Knight of Cups, into some sort of project or projects. Maybe they haven't yielded enough money yet, 5 of Coins. So it could be also that you're going to change up your approach, your marketing, you know, maybe become more visible in your business with the Chariot. That will allow you to have the change in finances that you're wanting. All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know for your career energies for the month of May 2024. Taurus. All right, we have a doorway. Beautiful. Open to possibilities, potential job openings, steps, walk away, risks, and shift your focus. Okay. Interesting, because we do have a very powerful new moon in your sign on May 7th. I will do a separate video for that. But we have a lot of still really good energy in your sign. Uranus, Jupiter, Venus, your ruling planet. So this is a great time for you to manifest some sort of new opportunity with your finances. Absolutely. And with your career life. Okay, so let's see. Open to possibilities. Potential job openings, steps, walk away, risks, and shift your focus. All right, let's see. Taurus, what you need to know about this energy. Because remember, it's about using the energy here. Okay, let's see. We have a Queen of Wands, and we have an Emperor. Wow. And we have a Page of Swords. Okay. So there could be a very important meeting where you're going to impress someone with your go-getter passion. I'm going to read this a couple different ways. So if you have an important meeting with somebody who could decide your future, a boss, HR person, I mean, somebody who's in charge, right? If you have an important meeting with them, the way you're going to open that door is to really express yourself, this Queen of Wands, with a lot of passion, Page of Swords, a lot of fresh ideas that you're bringing to the table of how you would improve their business, how you would bring your enthusiasm to that particular job. Like if you're going for a job interview, okay? You have enormous ability here to sell yourself in terms of your skills, your passions, your talents, like just your passionate enthusiasm. Okay. So as long as you're feeling fired up about it, it's about really connecting with that inner flame, that inner fire you have, and not being afraid to express it. Page of Swords. Now, another way to look at that is you may be working on your own project. This could be with your business. And you may be crafting something, creating something maybe a book, maybe some other type of written material, because it's the swords here. But it could be something video. I mean, wands for me is video. So it could be, you know, you're writing a book, or you're creating a new video series, or you're creating an online class or something. If you have your own business, like, you are really dug in here with something that could open a beautiful door for your own business. And that you are really in charge of creating and putting your personal stamp and energy on. And being like really showcasing your talents as a leader, Emperor, in your field. But really expressing that through not just the verbal, but also the actions, like how you're communicating that, what you would be doing. Okay, even in like a job interview, like it's not just about showing up and talking the talk. It's also like, okay, these are the things I would actually do on this job to make a difference. Okay, so it's the same concept if you have your own business. It's like, you know, this essence of your energy. It's not just about what's coming out of your mouth, although that's important. The Page of Swords is here. It's how you are showing up physically. And it's also in a way that the Queen of Wands is an interesting energy, because yes, she's a go-getter, right? But it's still the feminine energy, the wand, the Queen of Wands, right? It's the queen. So yes, she can be assertive. Yes, she's a go-getter, but she also knows how to be in that state of aligned flow based on how she's feeling in terms of her passions. Like if the flame starts dying for her, or she's not feeling or feeding the flame, then that's a signal to her to know something's wrong here. Okay, so this doorway is going to open because you're going to be feeling and feeding the flame of enthusiasm, passion for a new opportunity, and really showcasing your leadership qualities, your knowledge, your abilities, your skills, okay, that you can be the best, the emperor in whatever it is you are pursuing right now. Okay, so don't be afraid, you know, to also, some of you, it has here steps and walk away and risks. Some of you, if you've been laying the groundwork already for your own business, this may be the time to take the risk on yourself and push it out there and go for it. I'm not telling you to do that. This is just based on these energies. Okay, it's your own decision. But we do have strong energy here of, you know, taking a risk and self-employment also. So very interesting energies here. Do not be afraid to put yourself out there. All right, Gemini, let's see what you need to know for your career life, career energies. And here's Bobo on the side over here. Here he is. He likes to drape himself like over the edge of the windowsill and the desk. It's so funny. All right, let's see what we got going on for you, Gemini, with your career life. In May, we have Sovereign, governing your own life. Ooh, in charge, rise to the top, leadership and freedom lifestyle. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so you may be given more autonomy at work. That's very possible. Of course, you may be offered some sort of leadership position where you are going to feel like you're more in control of your destiny because you're the boss now. Okay. So very interesting. Rise to the top. There could be a promotion, some sort of recognition. All right, let's see what we need to know for you, Geminis. But you can see this person is the king or queen here. That's what a sovereign is, right? Position of authority for you in some way, of you feeling more in charge of your destiny. All right, let's see. And you could also be meeting with a lot of bigwigs as well. I love that saying, bigwigs, because it's very reminiscent of back in the day of, you know, Louis the 14th, and when they wore those big, you know, I think that's where that expression came from, and they wore those big wigs. I mean, maybe it comes from something else, but that's what I always think of with big wigs. All right, let's see. Gemini. What do we have for you? Governing your own life. We have the Moon. And we have the Three of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. There's your energy. All right. So your big ship is coming in. I think there's going to be a very important meeting that you're going to be having, or some sort of important discussion, communication. The ship, I think, is coming in around that full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening the 23rd. We have, this is to me, it's always a time marker for like 3 weeks. So that's about when the full moon is on the 23rd. We have your energy here, some important decision you're going to be making. And again, notice it's the king and we have the sovereign here. So you're going to be making some very important decision, I think, about your future career direction based on an offer that's coming in this ship, whatever that is. It's going to mean different things to different people, but it's going to make you more in charge in some way in your life. So it could be finally the contract that you've been waiting on with the big client finally coming through, and you're able to now pay your bills for the next, 3 years. You can see your future and where you're going because you got that nailed in, locked in, like if you have your own business. Okay, so it can be something, something like that. So where you've been having some doubts, like, is this going to happen or not? That can be the moon, doubts and fears. This can also just be the time marker, but doubts and fears, remember, do not help with manifestation. This is to me, very strong manifestation energy, the Three of Wands. So try to keep those in perspective, right? You don't want to feed those. Keep your focus on the ship, the golden ship coming in, and, that's going to serve you much better, really, okay, than getting swept up into the more negative energies of the moon card. Okay, so very interesting. Yeah, governing your own life. This opportunity is going to help you in terms of some sort of freedom lifestyle that you want to build for yourself. Even if it's something where you take a job now or a promotion now, and you stay there the next 3 years, 5 years, whatever, it's going to help you, whatever that job is going to give you, it's going to help you build a freedom lifestyle that maybe you could retire early, or you're going to save enough money from that job in order to buy, a small retirement home that you can see yourself going to in the next 10 or 12 years. You see my point. So really, really interesting energies here, Gemini. And Bobo seems to affirm and confirm them for you. All right, Cancers, let's see what you need to know about your career energies for the month of May. Excuse me. Bobo is perched on the windowsill here, taking a Taurus nap. That's what he's doing. All right, let's see what we have for you, Cancer. Cancers. Ooh, we have divine couple. Prosper with your partner. Family business, love at work, share wealth, and work together. Okay, well, this is very specific. Okay, so I'm going to pull another card. But if you have a business partner, this could be a very lucrative month ahead for both of you. If you're cooperating with one another and working well together, you may decide to start a family business over the next month. Your family business might improve, as it says prosper here on this card. Okay, so very nice energies there if that applies to your situation. All right, but it is very specific. So let's pull another one. Cancer. Bobo's now snoring. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's not me or my intestines. It's Bobo. All right, let's see, Cancer. Ooh, we have some miracles. Oh, that's beautiful. Gracious gifts from spirit. Angels intervene, redeemed, lifted up, needs met, and support. That is beautiful. All right, let's clarify that and see what you need to know. Cancer. A miracle in your career life. Let us see. Snoring is cracking me up. Okay. Cancer, a miracle. We have the Fool, and we have the Page of Wands. And there's your energy. Okay, so I think there's going to be some sort of fresh start for you. So there's a new adventure on the horizon for you with your career. So to me, what this is signaling is perhaps if you're looking for work, there's a very strong possibility that you manifest a new opportunity. It may start around the full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening on May 23rd. Since we have the Page of Wands here, that Sagittarius full moon is in your 6th house of work and well-being. So that may again signal some sort of illumination, clarity, culmination in a job search, and perhaps, starting a new position. It could also be too that you are freeing yourself with the Fool here from some sort of situation that, has been dragging you down career-wise, and you're going to start something new with this Page of Wands. So I think this bodes well. If you've been looking for a job, this is very positive energy. If you're wanting to switch jobs, or if you're looking for some sort of miraculous beginning, a fresh start, like feeling free from a situation, like you're working in a department where you don't like it there, or maybe the people aren't nice or something like that. Again, if you ask Page of Wands, if you assert yourself in a nice way, of course, we're not talking like aggressive or anything like that. You may indeed allow yourself to put a situation in the past that has not been amenable to you. Mars is in your 10th house of career this whole month. So this does signal that you are likely to be very busy. If you do have a current job, you may get assigned some sort of new role, new task. You may feel, with the Page of Wands here, you may feel slightly like a beginner at it, even though, of course, you have plenty of experience. But the task or something going on with the new role maybe just be a little different for you. You're going to hit the ground running. You'll be fine. But this does denote something like that you're going to have to start learning and doing, right, with the Page here. So, this is excellent energy. So yeah, lifted up and needs met and support. So again, I'm feeling like there is possibly some sort of transition energy here for you to a better situation in some way with your career, whatever's been problematic. It could also be, here's another possibility, that you've been bored out of your mind, right? It could be if you like your job, but it's just ho-hum or same old. It could be possibly that there's something new that's presented to you over the next month that reinvigorates you emotionally and gets the fire back for your enthusiasm for your career. That's possible too. Maybe they allow you to start doing a little traveling or something with the Fool here. Especially with this combo, there could be like now you're going to be able to train people even, or go to a different location just to break up the monotony. So that's another possibility here with these energies. But this is very nice. There's some sort of beautiful, miraculous shift, new beginning. All right, Leos, let's see what you need to know for your career life in May. Leos, what do we need to know for the Leos? All right, we have some prospects. Beautiful. Securing your future. Wise spending, speculation, acquire, compound, and fund. Okay, so you have Venus in Taurus going through that 10th house of yours most of this month. So this is a really good time for you, if you're currently employed, to be making the most of whatever you get from your employer. Like if they give you stock options, are you taking them? If they give you this, that, or the other thing, are you taking advantage of those things? Whatever benefits you have from your employer, make the most of them if you haven't been up to this point. Okay, so that's, you know, especially like some sort of 401k or investments or something like that. Now, this is not financial advice. You figure that out on your own. But that's what these energies are suggesting to me, right? About securing your future. All right. We do have speculation. There might be something prospects, like even if you're not currently looking for a job, you got your eye on LinkedIn. Okay, you got your eye on Indeed.com. Like you got your eye on what's going on out there in your career zone, which is good. It's good to always kind of like have a sense of what's happening, right? In case, you know, you have to make a change or something like that. Securing your future, I also feel like this has to do also with, yes, some of you are working very hard to manifest another career opportunity. And we have acquire here. So you might be acquiring a prospect, acquiring a job. It's very possible with this card. Okay, but also wise spending. Be very cautious of the money you are spending right now. And if you're going to be spending any money, of course, look at your money reading. I suggest, since it says wise spending here, and it is about securing your future, that you invest funds only as necessary into things that do help your career or help you get a job. Like, again, everything is presentation of self, a new interview outfit. You spend money, if you feel so inclined, on a career coach, or you spend money on, you know, something else that would help you with your job search or what you're currently doing in your work. Especially with Venus in that 10th house of career. All right, let's see what prospects you may have, Leo, in the month ahead. Leos. Oh, somebody left their email open. I think it was me. All right, Leos, let us see. We have, oh, there's that Taurus. We have the Empress energy and the Ten of Wands and the World. Wow, more Taurus energy. So some of you are wrapping up some sort of energetic cycle by the end of Taurus season. So I would say, you know, by the full moon in Sag, the 23rd of May. Okay, where, you know, you have been working very hard toward manifesting some sort of good opportunity with the Empress here. Not just any old opportunity. I mean, sometimes we have to take whatever in order to pay the bills. That's understandable. That's not what I'm talking about here. Okay, maybe you had to take a job to pay the bills, but you continued to look at your prospects so you would land the type of prospect that really could secure your future, as this is talking about. So some of you are finally manifesting a really good opportunity here with the World. Now that's going to mean different things to different people, right? I mean, everybody's definition of that is different. But also this is signaling to me as you're ending a chapter and beginning a new chapter of less struggle in some way. So it is possible too that through some sort of, you know, job prospect, or even if it's a second job, maybe you have been doing that, or maybe you're about to land a second job, which is why we have the Ten of Wands here, but it's going to be temporary. It's in order for you to fulfill some sort of goal, financial goal, to secure your future. So to pay off a debt, as an example. So this is energy too of maybe you're only going to do it for 9 to 10 months, this second opportunity, in order to wrap up some sort of burden, financial burden for yourself. So that's another way to look at this. And in doing that, you secure your future. You feel much better. Okay, but this can also be ending finally with great success, some sort of very long, drawn out job search. Now, Empress Ten of Wands can also be that you, if you have your own business, that you are finishing up and launching this month by the end of Taurus season. Here's our bull. Some sort of project, product, whatever it is, that could help secure your future by making some decent money. Okay, so if you've been kind of dragging your feet or you haven't finished something, this is the month to get it done and get it launched, Leo. Okay? So Excellent energies. Apply them to your life. All right, Virgos, let's see what you need to know about your career life for the month of May. Virgos, let us see. Virgos. All right. Oh, we have education. Knowledge is power. Study, teach, training, read, writing, publishing, and advance. Okay. So you can be very involved in all of these types of things in the month ahead. It kind of makes sense because we have a new moon in your 9th house of writing and publishing. Venus is going through writing and publishing house, Taurus, for you right now also. So, yeah, this is a great time to expand your horizons through any type of education, writing, publishing, academia. This seems to me also would bode very well for anybody in those areas as a career. Okay, but you may be invited to take some sort of training class. You may be teaching a training class. If you have your own business, this is a time for you to put that online course out there and start teaching, making some money. Okay, so let's see. This could be a good time for writing your website copy, marketing to the wider world, because that's also your 9th house, right? And again, we have all your energy being activated in Taurus this month, your 9th house. So getting your messages out to the world, especially through marketing, but it's marketing that educates, okay? Because that's the point of this card, right? Education. You may need, if you're looking for a job, right? The education, like educating yourself on the job market, studying up, like, because especially if you haven't had to look for a job in a while, things have changed, as we know, with the way AI is influencing job searches and that type of thing. So you may be doing that as well. Educating yourself on the best way to restructure your CV, your resume, and how to apply for things, because it is different now with all this online shenanigans. It's not like the old days, right? Typing up a cover letter, putting it in an envelope with your resume and putting a stamp on it and mailing. This is, very different now. So, all right, let's see. All right, we have an 8 of Wands. And we have a 4 of Wands. Okay, very nice. And an Ace of Swords. Beautiful. So I think that you're going to have a lot of possibilities, a lot of opportunities. You may be starting something that you're going to get the hang of very quickly with this 8 of Wands. Something is taking off for you very quickly, which is going to enable you to say yes to an opportunity. But Ace of Swords also can just be the sense of, I did this. It's my mind, because it's the swords, it's the ace, it's about the self. My mind, my energy, my decision making, my words, my communication skills made this happen, made this new path appear for me with this 4 of Wands. So you could be invited on the spur of the moment. If you have any type of spur of the moment invitation to go on a workshop, a training, comes up unexpectedly at work, or you see something on the internet or whatever, and if it feels aligned for you, this is a great time to say yes to some sort of spontaneous invitation to take a workshop or training, because it's going to open up a door for you. It's very possible that you haven't even thought about yet. Okay, so this is about, to me, exploring new possibilities that may come out of the blue from the universe, is what I am feeling with this 8 of Wands. Like all of a sudden, whoosh, like these different possibilities come in for you. And of course, you need to be selective. You can't do everything. But this is very good. And because we have strong Aries showing up here with this 4 of Wands, which is your 8th house of transformation, again, you may not see it now, but something you choose to study or write about or educate about may open up a big door for you. Absolutely. Down the line. As we get into, Jupiter and Gemini, because we got this Gemini energy showing up here with this Ace of Swords. So I love this for you. Very, very nice energies here, Virgo. Okay. This also to me is suggesting, if you've been thinking of writing a book or you've been thinking about speaking, like to establish your authority in a field, like going on speaking engagements or different things. This is a time to explore those opportunities, to seek out those opportunities, to say yes to those opportunities that feel aligned for you. And for some of you, absolutely, this is a great time, especially after the new moon in Taurus on the 7th, to start writing a book, because it could help you with your career reputation. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know about your career energies for the month of May 2024. Libras. Let's see. All right. We have beautiful lion. Courage. Move past the fear. Right mindset. Taking steps. Stand out. Help others. And credit. Okay. It's interesting. Interesting because in your money reading, we were discussing about not running away from things and really facing them head on. So it's interesting we're getting this for your career energies. Again, having that courage to just, take a risk, face whatever you need to face and get on with it, right? So having the right mindset that you can do it. You have the capacity, absolutely, to make whatever changes you need to make, right? Of course, it's not always easy, as we know, right? But you have it. You have it within you, Libra, to do it. Okay, so, all right. So move past the fear. Courage, which, of course, the word courage comes from the French coeur, which is about the heart. So is your heart in it? If your heart's not in what you're currently doing, it may be time to have the courage to face and make changes in your job, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Okay, but let's see what we need to know. You may, yes, Leo is an energy of fame, right? Lions stand out. So this is stand out as it says here. So you may be really desiring and hungry for some sort of career recognition in the month ahead. You may be finally getting that career recognition. So let's see. Leo is your 11th house of connections, other people, networks. So you could be rubbing shoulders, rubbing elbows with powerful people in your industry. It's another possibility. Okay, let's see what we have. All right, so we have the 4 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Cups. Wow, all cup energy. So interesting. So it is a lot about some sort of emotional new beginning in terms of your career and what you're doing. Okay, and getting past the fear of facing a change you want. I think when I saw this 6 of Cups here in the middle, I kind of got this buzz of like giddy with happiness, because you can see these kids are jumping for joy. So, and it comes after the opportunity coming in with this 4 of Cups. And then we have this emotional change showing up with the Knight of Cups. So I think that it's very possible if you can get into the right mindset, as this card says, if you can, dig deep down into the courage that you have to make changes, you could really show the universe you're serious about, walking your talk, and the universe brings the opportunity and you're like, oh my God, this is like amazing. And, you can't wait to get started. Knight of Cups. There could be a very, very important meeting in the cards for you, so to speak, in the month ahead, like extremely, extremely important meeting. It should go well with the 6 of Cups here. Again, it may have something to do with a very powerful person. When I say powerful, what I mean is like they have the ability to say yay or nay, like give you the job, give you the funding, help you in some significant way. So really, really interesting energies here. But we know with the 4 of Cups that there is apathy, right? There is disappointment because these 3 things didn't work out. You're going to see perhaps this month why something didn't work out for you before. That the right opportunity, again, with that right mindset, and if you have the courage to take it, could really have you leaping for joy, like big time. Those of you who work with any Leo related things, okay? So entertainment, anything to do with creativity coaching, leadership potential, anything with glamour, fashion, anything to do with children, also because of the Leo energy, but also the Six of Cups, anything to do with personal relationships, because of your Libra energy, but also the soulmate energy of the Six of Cups. So those of you in, anything to do with romance, relationships, weddings, those types of things, those types of industries, you could really manifest a beautiful opportunity for yourself through some sort of powerful person coming in. So, it's not exclusive to those fields, but especially if you're in those areas, there could be something very beautiful manifesting. It could really just change your attitude amazingly so with this Knight of Cups. So let us see what manifests for you. But trust that the universe does have your back, that it has your best interests at heart, and it is trying to arrange something that is better for you. It realizes that these things were not aligned, or maybe you weren't ready for them quite yet either. But you are ready. Your eye is still on the prize of creating some sort of positive change in your career. And I think a beautiful opportunity could be headed your way. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know for your career energies for May 2024. Scorpios. All right, what do we have here? Oh, we have an open window. Beautiful. Golden opportunity. Clarity, guidance, spiritual calling, and synchronicity. Ooh, okay. Beautiful. Those of you who've been wanting to start a spiritual business, I think this is it could be a very important month for you in that regard. But let's see what we have. Golden opportunity, having the clarity and guidance and the signs from the universe, the synchronicities that are opening windows for you. All right, let's see, Scorpio. What you need to know about this energy, Scorpio. We have a 5 of Swords and a 6 of Swords and beautiful World card. So you're moving on to some sort of new destiny for yourself with this golden opportunity. You're leaving behind mental stress, strain, and struggle, and you're embarking upon a new destination in your world. Okay, so wow, very interesting here. So I call the 5 of Swords my daytime anxiety card, but it can be a card of mental agitation, not necessarily anxiety, but mental agitation in terms of fighting with yourself, right? It is a fighting energy, going back and forth. Well, if I try that, or if I do that, or if I do that, this will happen. Because it's not that you're indecisive. You are not an indecisive sign. It's more the sense of the control. Okay, so it's like you want to make the best decision so that you will have everything under control. So I think you're getting that clarity, as this card says, with your own self in terms of which direction will give you the most control, but also will give you the recognition, the rewards, the new beginning that you desire here. But of course, you are going to be wrapping something up. So you also have to get comfortable with letting something go. This is the thing with Scorpio, right? Scorpio is not always comfortable with change or letting things go due to its fixed nature. You can when you're ready, but if the universe foists upon you some sort of change you're not ready for, it can take you a minute to kind of regroup and figure things out. So I feel like this is very, very positive. You have this mental clarity, you're moving forward, you feel this sense of relief and release, but it's also, she's looking ahead. The guy is steering the boat, but she is looking to what is on the horizon for her, okay, in the front of this boat. Not this one over here. This one's still dejected, and that guy is doing the steering. But she is the one that sees very clearly what is right for her and the right direction to head in. So there could be some very interesting recognition ahead for you. Maybe you weren't expecting it, and maybe you were worrying that it wasn't ever going to happen because maybe you felt that you were heading in the wrong direction. Maybe you were questioning if you were going in the right direction, especially spiritually. Like, you know, am I really using my spiritual gifts the way I should? Am I aligned with my purpose in my life, with my career? Like, you know, so there could have been, I don't feel like it's happening this month, but there could have been some of this going on. Maybe it goes on the first 7 days, but it clears out after the new moon in Taurus. That's possible too. So I think by the end of Taurus season, so by that full moon in Sagittarius, which is your second house of values and money, you're like, I know what I need to do. I know the direction I need to go in. I'm willing to do what I need to do. As I said, there can be some rewards here for you, recognition from your current employer. Perhaps, again, if you were doubting that was on its way, you may see, yes, it's on its way. You won the award, you got the promotion, you know, etc. I think here with this, you know, this idea of synchronicity and guidance and everything, it's like, you'll know when you need to start steering that boat. This may have been an important part of your process. Like the universe is going to show you, right? Steering the boat. This may have been an important part of your process, this Five of Swords, to kind of clear out any detritus. I love that word. Any like blech in your mind, clear it out. It's a process you had to go through to get that clarity, and that's okay. So I think there's a very affirming message coming to you in the next month about you are aligned, you are moving in the right direction. And not only is it the right direction, but it is a direction that's going to bring you a lot of success. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know about your career life in the month of May. Sagittarius, let us see. Well, all right, 2 fell out, so I guess that's important. We have Guardian, fierce approach to finance. Ooh, and we have Ascending, floating to the top. Ooh, these are exciting. Okay. Guardian, fierce approach to finance. Daring moves, be the hero, protect your savings and treasures. Okay, so I've already done a money reading for all the signs, so you might want to check that out. So I think I'm going to clarify this one for you. Okay, but this is an important message because it fell out. So definitely protect your savings. You know, have whatever that means to you, a fierce approach to your own finances. Like, watch everything very carefully, all your transactions. Maybe think twice about spending money on certain things. I'm not saying you shouldn't spend money, but you know, think about it for a day, perhaps. You do have Mars energizing your 5th house of pleasure in the month of May. And it's okay to, of course, spend money on pleasurable things. But with this card coming out, again, you might want to just be a little more prudent in, you know, how much you spend. It's sometimes you want to spend money on pleasures and hobbies when, you know, you get that Mars activation of that 5th house because you're passionate, you're revved up, you're focused on 5th house things. Also romance, right? So you may be spending a lot on dating or things like that. So just with your money, just keep an eye on your expenditures in those 5th house areas, I feel especially, okay? All right, so we have Ascending. We have floating to the top, pay raise. Ooh, we like that. Promotion, bonus, authority, and responsibility. So rising to the top. This is beautiful. It says floating to the top. Okay, so things are on the up and up for you, Sag, with this energy. Okay, so yes, there might be a pay raise, a promotion, a bonus. You may be getting more authority and responsibility with your job, whatever you're doing. Of course, hopefully they will be giving you more money if they're expecting you to do more things. Okay, you know. All right, let's see, Sagittarius, what we have for you. Ooh, a Chariot. Very nice. And the World card. And your energy. Okay, so you may be asked to go on some sort of trip for your business, or travel is very much in the frame for you in the month ahead with your job. Okay. Now, travel can mean, yes, you're going to some sort of convention, workshop, training, something like that. That may be a big thing, like going to Vegas for a convention. But it could also mean that they're asking you to transfer offices. They're asking you to move your office in some way, move your location. So you may be, perhaps with some sort of promotion connected to it, offered a transfer. Okay, very, very possible. The other thing that may be happening, if you were part-time, they may be wanting you to go full-time. Because again, they're going to want to have more of your presence and your energy, and maybe put you again in some sort of position of leadership and authority. Like you already may have that now as a part-timer, but they're going to want to make it official, and they're going to want more out of you. I think that's what's interesting here, is what I'm feeling with this Queen of Wands, your energy. And that is your energy. They want more of your energy in some way. So definitely a promotion is a possibility here with this Chariot. And well, I mean, both of these really. And we have your 6th house of work showing up here. All right, there's a Taurus energy. Venus is in Taurus. So yes, absolutely. Also, there could be some sort of monetary bonus, as the card was saying here, ascending, with an award you win. So if you're in a business, in a job where they give out Employee of the Month awards or some other type of award, it is possible that you get some sort of award and a little stipend, a bonus with it. Maybe it's not a lot of money, but it's something, right? But there's recognition here with whatever it is that you are doing in your career life, which is lovely. Beautiful, beautiful energies. If you're an entrepreneur, if you work for yourself, there definitely is the sense of getting out into the world, right? Actually traveling places, wherever that may be, to promote yourself, promote your business, promote your products. Again, you showing up physically somewhere is going to do you a world of good with the goals that you are trying to achieve. Okay, I'm just getting this sense, like I said before, of whatever you're doing in your career life, they want your energy. They want your physical presence in some way. And that is because you're wonderful. All right, Capricorn, let's see what you need to know for your May career energies. Capricorn, let us see what is happening for you. What do we have? Ooh, we have the Spotlight. Beautiful. Rich and famous. This is a card exactly for you, Capricorn. Lucky break, star power, influencer, and entertainer. Okay, so in the spotlight, you got the star power working for you. I'm not surprised. I mean, you got Venus going through your 5th house of creativity, house of the entrepreneur, taking a risk, people loving on you. I mean, 5th house, right? Love affairs in a sense. You know, yes, 10th house is public, but, you know, feeling the love vibrations heading your way vis-a-vis your career. Jupiter's still in that 5th house also. So, all right, let's see what we need to know about being in the spotlight and a lucky break for you. Star power, influencer, and entertainer. Capricorn. Well, we have the 9 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Coins. We can't end on a hanging man. There's no way. There's your energy. And the Page of Coins. Okay. All right. So you got a few bonus cards. That's okay. All right. So, Capricorns, your patience is legendary, as we know. Ruled by Saturn. You can hang in there like any Taurus can also. Like, you just hang in there. There we go, right? because you know time is on your side. You're ruled by Saturn, as I said. So time has been on your side. Slowly behind the scenes, things have been percolating and shifting. Okay? The wish that you hold in your heart, the Nine of Cups, for whatever this relates to, being in the spotlight, star power, a lucky break, it is manifesting for you, I feel, by the end of Taurus season. Okay, I think something is finally going to resolve. It's going to come out of the woodwork. I think we're wrapping up this cycle of patience with that Sagittarius full moon, which is your 12th house, happening May 23rd. So the 12th house is, a karmic house. We got the Pisces here, which is Pisces associated with 12th house also. It's like you're wrapping up this karmic cycle of the hanging around, keeping the faith, holding on, still showing up, doing what you need to do, but where's the results? The results you're manifesting. Here you are with the coin in your hand. Here you are with the contract in your hand, with the news in your hand, with the offer in your hand. And you did this because the coin is here. The pentacle is here, which is your energy. You did this. You made this happen because you persevered. You had the patience. You had the spiritual patience. That's this Hangman also. This is Pisces, your third house of communications. There's a very important communication coming to you about whatever this is. I say by May 23rd, right? Of course, we're ending Taurus season, I think May 20th, but in any case, right? Because of that full moon in Sag, something coming out from behind the scenes for you, from the patience, the spotlight, which is the full moon, the spotlight showing, guess what? Here it is. The cycle of patience is complete, as I said before. So keep the faith. Keep doing what you are doing, right? I mean, you're doing it. The Knight of Coins, like, yes, it's slow and steady. Whatever efforts that you are putting forth, do not discontinue them. Keep up with them. Keep the vision of how you're going to celebrate when this good news comes in for you, when this lucky break happens. Have the clear sense of, this is the person I'm inviting to the party. This is the person I'm going to call to let them know. This is how I'm going to, handle this. Beautiful. This is all you're doing. So pat yourself on the back, because this has been a long thing that's been hanging in the balance of shifting. Okay, but this is fantastic. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know right now about your career for May 2024. Aquarius, let us see. All right. Ooh, we have a crab. We have sideways. That's interesting because this crab, Cancer, represents your 6th house of work. So that's interesting. All right. Indirect path to success. Explore all paths. One leads to another. Sampling life. Okay. So it is like a sideways approach, right? Instead of going head on for something, going for it directly, but, going like this. I don't know what that means exactly for your career, but I guess as it says here, it's indirect. I think what that means, if I tune into that a little bit, it's like, you're applying for this job over here, let's just say, and that's the focused direct thing, but then they get your resume and they decide, well, you'd be better suited for this thing over here. That's an indirect path to success. You were not heading that way, but it was presented to you. That's possible. As it says, explore all paths, sampling life. All right, let's see. Let's see what we need to know here for you. So I would say is be really open to options this month. Absolutely. The same thing, if you're already in a job and you're liking it and you're working on it, and let's say you get assigned a project or something, the path to success you think is going to be like this to get to the good end result. But it may be that it's going to require you to maneuver and explore different possibilities before you hit on the thing, the modality, the process that would bring the success. So that's another way to look at it. All right, let us see. Ace of Swords, beautiful. Page of Cups, lovely. And the Two of Coins. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. So yeah, you have a very clear objective, Ace of Swords. Like, you are absolutely knowing what you want to manifest in terms of your career life, your money life. The Pisces energies here, that's your second house of money. The Two of Coins is interesting here, though, because this can be about multiple opportunities, and it's not always fast, and it's not always in a straight line. Of course, he's on a bicycle, not a rocket ship, as I like to say. But he also here on this, in this card, he's in this cycle of these two things that keep circulating, right? The two pentacles that he keeps juggling. So there may be the third option. That you're going to discover going sideways. That's going to bring the success. Okay, so right now you're thinking it's just either or. It's this thing or that thing, and I'm kind of weighing those two options. But if you take some time out to allow some serendipity and some surprise from the universe, which a Page of Cups can bring, you're gonna cut through whatever this might be and find, I think, the third thing that will lead you more directly to what you want, is what I feel. So apply this to your life. Like I said, you're gonna be with a project you're working on already, a project you're working on for your business. It may be in trying to find another job. Okay, whatever. I think it's the third thing. It's the unexpected thing. It may come out of left field, absolutely. But also you need to use the energy and allow yourself to be like, yeah, you know what? Why am I stuck in this black, white, either or, this or that thinking? We can all get stuck in that. I have to open up my mind and cut through some of my own preconceptions here about what is possible. And know that there's not just one path or one way of doing something. So I think that this is very interesting. Let's see how this will manifest for you. And Pisces, let's see what you need to know about your career for May 2024. Pisces, what do you need to know? Pisces. All right, what do we have? Oh, we have opening. Bloom where you're planted. Use your gifts, nurturing, spirit work, and plan unfolding. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Use your gifts. And your gifts may involve something to do with writing, speaking, teaching, networking, sales. Because Venus is going through your third house of those things this month. We have a new moon in that house for you. So if your gifts are in those areas, it is time to start planting those seeds and getting them on the road to blossoming for you. Okay. All right. And then there is a plan that is unfolding for you. Let's see. Let's see what we need to know for you, Pisces. Do the best with what you got right now. Bloom where you're planted. Let's see. All right, Pisces. We have a Four of Coins. There's that Taurus energy again, the moon, and the Libra, the Justice. Okay, that's interesting. That's your 8th house. Okay. We have the full moon here. We have a full moon in your career zone in Sagittarius on May 23rd. So some of you may be opening up to making some changes and transforming your career in some way to bring more financial stability, the Four of Coins. Again, your 8th house, but it's the Libra and it is about contracts, negotiations. Some of you could be in some sort of major negotiation with your career. So with, selling, especially like selling your intellectual property because of Venus in your third house. So selling your intellectual property, marketing, landing a big client in some way, that, because again, other people's money that could transform your business enormously, like this injection of cash. But also, this can be you finally manifesting a new job opportunity, right? It's opening. So finally, something is opening up that will actually transform your finances, right? And give you that financial stability. So that is possible, especially I feel if it's in the third house areas that I previously mentioned. And is really tied into using your gifts in some way. So it's interesting. On this card too, we have spirit work. We have the 8th house showing up. Moon energy, which is very much connected with intuition. So those of you who have been interested in, creating businesses around your spiritual gifts, such as clairvoyance, astrology, tarot, mediumship, all of those types of things, you may find that this is the month you open your business. This is opening, right? Bloom where you're planted. Like, okay, yeah, you could be in the middle of nowhere and you could be like, well, I still want to do this business. Do it on the internet, right? Bloom where you're planted. You don't have to be like, where Lilydale is to start your mediumship business, right? So make the best with what you got wherever you're at here with what's going on. But some of you are really opening up your spiritual gifts this month as well. Not even just in a career sense, but just in a general sense with this strong energy. Like you're really starting to see it come in more frequently. You're able to really, like, I don't want to say predict, but it's like a sense of regularity of signs you recognize, like especially like really feeling it in your body as an example, like really recognizing how your own intuition shows up for you. Some of you are really getting that big time this month, like opening those gifts even more than maybe what you already have. Whether or not you do them for a career, that's just a side note to what I'm feeling here. So there could be a very lucrative contract involving other people's money, your career, happening around the 23rd. So sell, market yourself, get all your ducks in a row with contracts. Make sure you have a lawyer reviewing everything. This looks very promising for you in those areas. So thank you so much for joining me for your May 2024 career readings. Bobo did make a few cameo appearances. He's still got to learn to get with the program, right? I hope Ariel is letting him in on the roles and duties from the other side. So leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with the energies, how you plan to use them in the month ahead. Also check out your money reading, which has already been uploaded to the channel. And I will, of course, be bringing you lots more videos for the new moon in Taurus. We have our general energies readings coming up, etc. and so on. So stay tuned for those. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bobo and I will see you again soon. He's so big and chunky. Stella Wilde signing out.